Good. Feet together. Do your bow. Us. All right, let's start with that warm up. Go smooth down. Ich, ni, so, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju all the way. Ich, ni, so, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, twist on the side. Ich, ni, so, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, round. Ich, ni, so, chi, go all the way. Ich, ni, so, chi. Go knees forward and back. Good, good. Do another squat. Each knee, up, chi, go, rook, teach, touch, two, two. Each knee, some, chi, go, rook, teach, touch, two, two. Each knee, some, chi, go, rook, teach, touch, two, two. Figure it out. Each knee, some, chi, go, roku, sichi, achi, two, two, 10 more. Ich, ni, some, chi, go, rok, teach, ach, two, four back. Ich, ni, some, chi, go, rok, sich, ach, two, ich, ni, some, chi, go, rok, sich, ach, two, good. Okay, give yourself a bit of room. Back yourself down. Do some sit-ups. Bend your knees, hands on top of your legs. Bring your shoulders up. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Do some push-ups. Back straight, head up. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. And it's back. You have a stretch. Right arm. Go up behind your head. And change. Cool, everybody up your feet. Go head to the side. We go either shoulder. Up and down. Good, give your arms and legs a shake. Alright, let's go. Into your way. Left hand forward, right back. Let's go, Chokozuki. And relax your shoulders. Let your hips do the work. Straight punch. Ich, ni, some, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, relax. This time, double punch. So one count, two punches. Ready? Ich, ni, some, chi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. And back to your way. And yes, right, relax. Right, I'm going to shake. Okay, my gearing. Just warming up the legs now. Just squeeze the heel in. Think heel to your backside. Thrust the hip forward. Heel up, thrust the hip. Heel up, snap, recover. My gearing. Ready? Here we go. Right leg first. Go. Ich. Now the left leg. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Good. Okay. A little bit faster now. Double kick. So left and right. Here we go. Ready? From your way, left and right. Ready? Go. Ich. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. And back to your way. And yes, my feet together now. Arms and legs to shake. Okay, so now you're gonna need a chair, or you're gonna need a punching bag or a belt you can hang from the ceiling, or something like that we can use for this next exercise. Okay, I'm gonna use an old belt. you take it here, you hang up, and over the rafters. Like so. What is that green one? Okay, so ideally you want it to be at least hanging down to your belt height, yeah? So I'm just going to kick this. Okay, so the aim of this exercise is all about target practice. So the aim here is to try and hit the target as cleanly and as precisely as we can, okay? In order to do that, we need to focus our eyes, get the distance right, get our position right, and then get our footwork right where we move in and we move out. So we want to get the footwork right where I go in, go out with my feet, maintaining the width of my stance. So I want to maintain the width of my stance here. As I slide my feet, so I want to do my fighting stance, same thing, maintain the width, but then use my hips to generate power, speed, and movement, getting in and out. So this is all about that footwork, in and out with my technique. So we're going to start with whatever you're using, okay? I'm going to use the belt, like I said. From my guard here, I'm going to bend this front knee, stretch my front hand. From there, what I want to think about is pulling this hand. Here, like when I go, boom, almost like a pulley. Slide the foot, throw the punch, and then come back to my starting position. So again, I pull the hand, punch, and come back. So just working that sliding Maikenzuki. So for my guard, I drive my knee, slide from the hip, slide in, punch, and come back. 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 All right, let's do 10 like that. Ready? Stretch that front hand. Slide the front punch, punch, and recover. Ready? Each. Good. Turn the shoulders. Don't be afraid to open up the shoulders. Go. Knee. Better. Good. Keep that rotation happening. Sup. Good. Be careful not to pull the hand back. We want to go here from here. Direct. Direct with a punch. G. There we go. Go. Good. Rook. Sit. Hutch. Q. One more. Two. Good. Right, let's do 5 now as much as you can. Relax your shoulders. A little bit of speed now. Ready, set, go. Each. Oh. Good job. And back to you. Go feet together about horse. Arms and legs to shake. Okay, now everything in karate has to be symmetrical. So let's do the other side. So other guard. Again, look at your feet. Make sure you've got those feet in that shoulder width apart position. Find the go. We're going to slide in with the right hand now and punch. Ready? Bend the knee. Here we go. Ish. Knee. Top. Kick. Go. Up. Sit. Punch. Q. Two. Good. Back to your way. Relax. All right. 5 now as fast as you can. A little bit of speed. Get that hip rotating. Bend your knee. All right. Ready. Set. Hajime. Go. And back to you, what you're doing. And yes, my arms and legs to shake. Okay, same thing now with the reverse punch. Again, comes back to focusing on that hip rotation. So we want to get that fast hip in and out movement. Remember, in karate, we talk about from here, full extension, full recovery. Full extension, full recovery. But that has to start here from the hips. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right, let's get into it. So bend your front knee, lock your stance. Gonna slide that front foot in, Yakuzuki, and recover. So look at your feet, start there. Even if you need to, drop the knee down, make sure the back leg's in line with the front heel. Come up, take your guard. So we're gonna slide the foot, and when I slide the foot, that knee goes over the toes. This foot rotates. Yakuzuki Chudan, and come back, all right? What I don't want to have happen is this leg not be bent when I make contact, because then the momentum of my punch goes away from the punch. I want the momentum going forward behind the punch. Okay, so take your guard, Find your shoulder width position. Stretch your front hand. Let's slide the foot, turn the hip. Yakuzuki. Ready? Ich. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Right. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Chi. Change your stance. Right foot forward. Bend your knee. Here we go. Left hand punch. Ready? Ich. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Right. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Chi. Right, change guard again. Okay, this time we're going for 5. As fast and as sharp as you can. Remember, get that hip. Fast rotation. Stretch your hands. Here we go. Ready? Set. Bend that front knee. Hajime, go. And change your stance. Outside. Ready? Set. Go. And back to your yoni. And yes, my rights. Okay, so now for the next one, I'm going to put the two together. Now the first one doesn't need to touch. Second one we want to touch. Third one back and guard. So we work that distance. Front punch, reverse punch, and back. Or Maikenzuki, Yakuzuki, come on. So I'll do this from this side. Again, I want to have that shoulder width apart position. I stretch my front punch. 1. Now move in, rotate my hip. Yakuzuki 2. And from there, I come back to my guard starting position. All right, so put your left foot forward. Let's do 10. Bend your knee. Look at your feet position. Make sure you got that shoulder width stance. Push that knee out. So I'm going to slide. 1, rotate. 2, and come back. Now be careful. I don't want to slide off my target this side. Because here, imagine I'm fighting with my partner. What I'm doing here is I'm walking into my partner's right hand. What I want to do is be more, if anything, I want to be more this side. So I line myself up with my partner's front foot. So imagine the belt represents my partner's center line. I want to stay more this side than that side. Because this side here, I get hit. This side here is a bit safer. Think. Stretch the front punch. Rotate the hip on the second punch. And then from there we come back. So find your shoulder width position. Make sure you're comfortable. Drive that front knee. Stretch your hands. All right, here we go. Ready? Ich. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Run. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Chu. Right, change your stance. Lock that knee, push the knee out. Ready? Ich. Ni. Some. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Chu. Change your stance. Okay, this time we do 5, fast as you can. Bend the front knee, stretch the punches. Here we go. Ready? Ich, ni, some, chi, go. Good. Change your stance. Outside. Ready? Set. Go. Ich, ni, some, chi, go. And yogi. And yasana. Let's relax. Good, good, good. Okay, so now the last technique we're going to do here is going to be our roundhouse kick. So we're going to step up, point down knee, kick and recover. Remember, when we lift the knee, we want to lift our knee as much as possible side on. Okay, we don't want to lift our knee like that. We need to rotate the hip over the turning point. So when I step up from my guard, I step, now I lift my knee, and I point my knee where I want my kick to go. Ideally, I want to bring my knee through the center line. So if I think about go back to my belt as being my center line, I want my knee to be this side. So what I don't want is to be here and kick, because that's not good. There I get punched in the face, my partner swings to my back leg, I end up on my head. Where I want to be is here. So when I step, my hands through the target, here, knees up, flick, and I come back. So I get the knees right through, and I flick and recover the foot. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right, take your guard, bend your front knee. Think like we're dancing. La-ti-di-dum, la-ti-di, la-ti-di-dum. Foot to my palm, lift up the knee and kick. So I'm going to bring my front hand past the center line, here. Almost like I'm going to slap someone across the face. Same movement, same movement. And if I can get that momentum, that allows me to step, and in time it'll allow you to drift as well, because it's the same movement from the hip to go here, boom. Yeah, so I get that movement from the hip. So if I want to drift, so I start with a step up. With a step up, I step through the line, I lift the knee, kick, recover. Making sure this hand doesn't go that way. This hand closes the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I want to do the same movement and I want to drift, it starts here with that movement. Yeah? So it starts here. So I drift here. 1. Like I said, like I'm going to slap someone across the face. Same movement. I'm here in my guard and I go 1. Here in my guard. 1. Here in my guard. 1. Okay? And that helps to start me, get the momentum to then be able to throw the kick. Remember, I want to point the knee, kick, recover, and come back. All right, let's do 10 of them from your guard. All right, ready? Take your guard, bend your front knee. You're going to step up, hands through, lift the knee, kick, and come back. Ready? On your own, let's go. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. How'd you make? Go practice. Good. Make sure the knee comes through the target. That's it. That's it. Make sure the hip turns over the end of the tip point. Good, 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 good. Get the knee right through. All right, once you've done 5 on your left, change your stance, do 5 on your right. Again, think step up or drift, but think that hip has to come through that center line. Hip's got to rotate. That's it, good. Make sure you kick and think, pull the heel back to your backside, recover the knee. We want that heel to come back on the recovery. Good, 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 good. Make sure you recover the knee. Recover the knee, recover the knee. All right, let's go. Let's look forward. Here we go. To the count, fast kicks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Change stance. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And come back. You always feet together. That was just relax. Okay, so now you can take your belt down, put your chair away, whatever you've used, pop that away. We're not going to use that for the next exercise. Hold on a second. I'll grab some gloves. So from here, we're just going to do a defense against the 2 punches and the kick. Okay. So from my guard, we're going to practice. Imagine someone's going to throw an attack towards my chin, and I work on blocking this and then countering the attack. Yeah. So from my guard, I'm going to imagine here someone's going to slide forward and punch me in the end of the chin with their jab. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my front hand and absorb with my feet, block across, and then just simply come back, slide in, reverse punch and back. So the punch comes in, I block across, block, punch and back. Punch comes in, block across, block, punch and back. Does that make sense? So I'm going to do the attack. I want you to block across, come back with a punch. Now it's important that you absorb in your feet. So you can't just block and then counter punch. Okay? One of my old sensei said karate is all about making the shapes. So if you look at my guard there, yeah, I don't want my hand here, but my movement here is out here in front of me. But I don't want my hands down. I want it out. But I want to make my hands as symmetrical as possible. So my stances are symmetrical, my feet are symmetrical, my hands work together. As the punch comes, I come back, I block across the body. So I don't want the hand in here, we want it out here in front of me. Then from there, I slide the foot, punch, and come back. Yeah? All right, so that's the movement. Take your guard. I'm going to do the attack. You do the block and counter. Ready? Here we go. Go 1, block and counter. Good. Get that full work. Relax your shoulders. A little bit of speed. Go 2, block and counter. 3. Good. A little bit more relaxed. Ready? On the ball of your feet. 4. Good. Ready? 5. Nice. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1 more. 10. Beautiful. Okay, good job. Relax. Give your arms and legs a shake. Okay, so the next one is against my low block. So my opponent's going to attack, reverse punch the body, like we practiced before, and I block low with my low block. Now the problem with doing a straight traditional low block is it allows my opponent's punch to slip past me. What I want to do is I want to take that opportunity away. So I'm going to block like I'm playing the guitar, yeah, or like I'm Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah. I want to block down and around, and I'm going to counter this time, front punch, reverse punch. So imagine the punch comes in, I use my front hand, I block down, I come back, front hand, back hand, and back to my guard. So again, the front punch, the reverse punch comes, I block down and pass. So I want to make contact somewhere there, block down and pass. Block down and around, and I counter front hand, back hand, and I'm back on guard. So again, down, 1, 2, and back. Down, 1, 2, and back. Now, like we did before with the belt, with the 2 punches, I want the front punch and the reverse punch stacked on top of each other in the same line. Yeah, I don't want to do one punch out here and then one punch over there. Same line, same line. And I rotate the hips. Lock, 1, 2. Yeah, makes sense? Okay, good. So I'm going to make the reverse punch here. Okay, you're going to block down and then come back at me. 1, 2, and back on guard. All right, hands on guard. Here we go. Ready, go. 1. Good. Ready? 2. Good. Make sure you block all the way past the leg. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 1 more. 10. Good. And back to you. And relax. Arms and legs a shake. Okay, the last one now. I'm going to step up, lift the knee, roundhouse kick. Okay, now what I'm going to get you guys to do is as the kick comes, okay, I'm going to cover it with my back hand. I'm going to cover the kick with my right hand, and then I'm going to count up front hand, back hand, and back on guard. So we're going to go block, 1, 2. Block, 1, 2. Block, 1, 2. So I'm blocking the kick that way. So from your guard, you bring your right hand up, cover. With your left hand, you slide forward, front hand. Then with your right hand, slide forward, punch, reverse punch. And then from there, you come back to your guard position. Okay, so that's the defense. So I'm going to step up, throw the kick, block with the right hand, counter left hand, right hand, recover. Your job is to finish your reverse punch before I can get back to my starting position. Does that make sense? All right, good. Take your guard. Here we go. I'm attacking. Take your guard. Here we go. Ready? 1. Good. You're going to get those legs moving. Make sure you cover the kick. Ready, go. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Good, and back to you. And you have some feet together. That was, and legs a shake. Well done, guys. Excellent work. Okay. So remember, the key there is to work on that footwork and timing. As my partner's attack comes, I want to be able to block it and then counter the particular technique. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, good. Feet together. Do your about us.